So, you know, of course I have to discuss the fears that I have going back into the Matrix. It's not like it's going to be a walk in the park, because there's a good chance the park, might be very, very different, or the layout of that park might be very, very different from when we last visited it. But I guess my main fear is that, yeah, this is supposed to be a trans story, right? I really just hope they don't push some message too hard. I hope they don't completely turn off the fans like, other movies and other reboots have done. But I have nothing against the trans community. I have nothing against that community at all. It's just unfair that they can push their ideologies on us so heavily, and it's just, I don't appreciate it at times when it goes into movies and things I like. So it is unfortunate that this is going to be based off of that, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I'm glad Carrie-Anne Moss, of course, is back as Trinity, and Keanu Reeves is Neo. But I really hope that the CGI isn't too heavy. The CGI has gone a long way since the Matrix, and I know the first Matrix was a test of time, and it was a new. It was redefining how we were going to look at movies and redefining cinema direction and stuff. So to put a bunch of CGI in it would just be so ridiculous. And I know that Zion will probably be all CGI'd and stuff like that, but I just hope they really I hope they made like cool set pieces, or I hope they made things that the actors can actually interact with, but again, it's kind of hard to say because this is the Matrix, so obviously, there's going to be some CGI going on. Now, as for like de-aging and stuff, I don't know, but as for Yala Abdul Mateen's character and New Morpheus, I don't know. I am upset that Laurence Fishburne isn't back, because he's Morpheus. He was like the main brother, as you would say, of the Matrix universe, and I'm surprised he couldn't come back. Even if it's for whatever reason, if you're going to bring back the full cast, you might as well bring back Laurence Fishburne. Come on. I can understand Viggo Mortensen or whatever, because he's an agent, and there's supposed to be multiple agents, and there's, that's fine. You can have a new agent guy, but Morpheus was like a staple character, just like Neo. It'd be like recasting Neo or recasting Trinity. Like, why would you do it? But again, it's not my decision. I don't know whose decision it really was at the end of the day to contact or not contact people. But for the most part, I wish that all three of them, Laurence Fishburne, Keanu Reeves, and Carrie-Anne could have all, shared the screen again, because that would have been what the Matrix was. It was them three and then so on. But I guess those are really the only things I can really think of that would make this movie suck. If it was too CGI filled and too unbelievable, if Abdul Mateen's character, New Morpheus, just isn't good, if he just fucking sucks, and if the message is just too preachy, I like I mentioned in the other video, I guess in the Matrix, you don't know what you could be or who you could be or how your body will look or if it's just consciousness or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, we already went through a whole trilogy without saying that this was a specific story like that. So if that's where they're trying to go with now, that's fine. But if it sucks, I guess, it just didn't work. But, as for Neo and Trinity, it's great to see them back. I guess in this sense, if it's not good, I'll just take the blue pill, and just pretend like it never happened, of course, and just accept the trilogy for how it is, and, we'll see how it goes. But other than that, choose your pills, red or blue, and I'll see you either in Zion or in the Matrix.